want you to take that.
Daddy likes the middle. Daddy likes.
You help me get what I want.
Daddy likes the middle. Daddy likes the middle.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 9. Now, just before I get into the main topic of the video, I do want to apologize for not uploading for a while now. It's been 2 weeks, I think, since the last time I've uploaded. I've been very busy, and yeah, I hope I could become more consistent going forward. I will do my best to do so. But yeah, for this video, we do have quite a bit of stuff to go over. Obviously, I will catch up on and give you guys my overall opinions on this fake trailer they released. And we do also have the CW releasing their mid-season return dates and their schedules basically. And it is quite interesting because it does kind of give us a rough idea in regards to when we will be seeing the Flash premiere, and I'll give you guys my estimate in regards to when we could actually see a real trailer, not a fake one. But yeah, before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. But yeah, the past couple of days has been very eventful and interesting for the Flash community, shall we say. We obviously did get this trailer that's been recorded from a phone. It's been recorded by a phone, and it's obviously pointing to a TV. And we had this Twitter account pretty much talking about this new Flash trailer which they saw, which obviously ended up being a prank to the internet. It was a very good prank. But I was very suspicious when I first saw this fake trailer, because as someone who makes fan trailers here and then, I was able to point out that pretty much every single dialogue they used in that trailer was reused, and I was able to pick out some of the shots they used as well. So I was very suspicious, and I was pretty sure that this trailer was fake. However, I wasn't sure for 100% because, you know, it is a final season trailer, if you will, and like what Arrow did, they used a bunch of reused footage and a bunch of reused dialogue as well for their very final trailer, which was somewhat of a tribute as well. So it could have been something like that for the Flash. However, I was still suspicious about it. But yeah, it is fake and it is not real. So anything they said from a new trailer, which obviously did not happen because we've obviously passed Wednesday and we didn't get a trailer. And obviously they did say the release date was going to be January 25th or something like that. And it doesn't seem to be the case, judging from the CW's return dates and just what they have released for us. So I'll obviously be going over all of those stuff in just a second. So I'm opening up from TV Line because it is the one I have in front of me right now. But it says the CW sets mid-season return dates for All American, Kung Fu, and more. And if we actually scroll down and look at the release date itself, on Thursday, January 12th, we have at 8 p.m. we have Walker, and at 9 p.m. we have Walker Independence, both of which are their mid-season premieres. At Saturday, January 14th, we have some reality TV. We have Chris Angel's Magic with the Stars. We have at 9 p.m. we have World's Funniest Animals, and at 9:30 we have World's Funniest Animals, again an encore episode. On Sunday, January 15th at 7 p.m, the 28th Annual Critics' Choice Awards. At Friday, January 20th at 8 p.m, we have Penn and Teller, Fool Us. And then at 9 p.m, we have Whose Line Is It Anyway? And at 9:30, we have Whose Line Is It Anyway? An encore episode. On Monday, January 23rd at 8 p.m, All American. And at 9 p.m, All American Homecoming. On Tuesday, January 24th, 8 p.m, we have The Winchesters, which is an encore episode. And at 9 p.m, we have The Winchesters again, which is this mid-season premiere. And obviously, it's a new time slot for the show as well. At Wednesday, February 8th, 9 p.m, we have Kung Fu. And Saturday, February 11th, at 8 p.m, we have Masters of Illusion Season 9 premiere. At 8:30, we have Masters of Illusion encore episode. At 9 p.m, we have World's Funniest Animals, which is a new episode. And at 9:30 p.m, we have The World's Funniest Animals, which is going to be an encore episode as well. And automatically, what we could pick out from this is we have no return dates for The Flash, as well as Superman and Lois. So we don't know when these shows will be coming back. Now, obviously, in terms of The Flash, it doesn't really matter because it's their final season. They would have pretty much filmed everything by the time they are releasing their season, or shall we say, maybe nearly done filming. But with Superman and Lois, it is kind of worrying, but obviously we'll get into that later. But in terms of The Flash, from looking at this, it does seem to be that The Flash will be like a February to March show. It will air sometime around then by the looks of it. In terms of which time slot it will be taking up, I hope it's going to be Tuesdays because Tuesdays are obviously associated with The Flash. That's how it's always been since pretty much season 8, where they've obviously changed it up. But that does seem to be the case. Now, obviously, I think like a couple of days ago, it might have been yesterday, Spoiler TV did make an assumption in regards to when Superman and Lois and The Flash would be releasing. And they did pretty much talk about season 9 allegedly airing sometime around January 31st, but that got debunked on Twitter as well. So we don't have an exact release date for The Flash. However, from assumption, it's either going to air sometime mid-February to early March. That is my safe guess. In terms of when they're going to start promoting the show, like when we're going to actually start seeing a proper trailer, I want to say maybe in the next couple of weeks we're actually going to get like the season trailer itself, and then they'll slowly start promoting as we near the release date. Now, obviously, The Flash is currently on episode 7 in terms of filming as we speak. So they've actually been making quite a lot of progress in terms of their filming, and obviously they're getting closer and closer, wrapping up their whole season. So we should have tons of footage to see when the new trailer comes out. But in regards to when it will be out, my safe guess will be within the next couple of weeks, or at least early January at the latest. But in terms of The Flash and when it releases, it doesn't really matter. It's more severe on Superman and Lois's case because The Flash, it's not getting another season. So whenever it starts airing, it doesn't really matter. It could honestly be a summer show as well, and they'd be perfectly fine. Whereas Superman and Lois, if they want to pull in the viewers, it needs to come out either as like a mid-season or a season premiere time, if you will. So it wouldn't make too much sense for a show like Superman and Lois to come out in like March, April, or something like that. Whereas for The Flash, it doesn't matter. They're not getting another season. It's their final season, and they would have pretty much finished filming everything by then. But Superman and Lois, it cannot take the same risks. Yes, it is very, very likely that season 3 will be its final season and will most probably get cancelled. But still, they cannot take the same risk as they're doing for the show like The Flash, which, as I said, it's their final season, so it doesn't really matter when they release that. But yeah, one thing I'm really, really hoping for regardless is that, because this is something the CW has been lacking quite a lot of, and it is very, very bothering, but hopefully they really prioritize on also promoting these shows. Like for The Flash, they should really promote that it's their final season, release a bunch of trailers, release their posters, whatever you can do, and do the same for Superman and Lois, because that will give them a better opportunity for a show like Superman and Lois to actually perform better than usual. Because as I said, this has been something the CW has been lacking quite a lot of. They have not been promoting as much as they used to, and that is evident like a show such as Stargirl, for example. They've barely been promoting that show, and whenever you obviously rarely promote something, it will obviously perform less and grab less viewers. Whereas hopefully they just prioritize on promoting both for Superman and Lois and for The Flash, because for The Flash, it's obviously their final season. They'd want to get as much of the fans back as possible, and with Superman and Lois, they could just get the show to stand out and pull in as much viewers as possible. That is what I believe should happen, especially if they're trying to cancel Superman and Lois. You can actually promote the show and actually show that people love this show and just make it perform well, pretty much. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about all of this. When do you guys think The Flash and Superman and Lois will premiere? And also be sure to share me your thoughts in regards to when you guys think we will be seeing a Flash trailer for season 9 as well as Superman and Lois. I'm interested to see all of your thoughts towards all of this as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.